Hello, I'm Pauline Rowson. This is a question and answer session with an audience. Did I know D.I. Andy Horton's backstory regarding the search for the truth surrounding his mother's disappearance when I first started writing the series?
I had absolutely no idea at all. I didn't even know, I just knew that his mother had walked out on him and he didn't know who his father was. And you probably, being an Andy Horton reader, you don't even know what happens till book number 3. So it's book number 3, the Halsey Marina murders, which was originally titled The Suffocating Sea. And the reason why the titles have changed is because I had a new publisher who republished them all under different titles with different covers, so it can be a bit confusing for my long-established readers. I've not read that one before, but I didn't even know then till in number 3 when I was doing that storyline and Andy finds out that what he's told about his mother walking out on him because she didn't want a kid in tow. Sorry, dog, I won't be much longer, I promise. Didn't want a kid in tow was not the truth. And that's when I began to think about how do I develop this. And it just began to develop, and I know people said to me, is she alive? Is Jennifer Horton alive? Is the mother alive or dead? And I used to say to people, I don't know, because I haven't written it yet. I have no idea. And then I did get 1 or 2 readers who sort of said, oh please, it's getting boring now. Can you just tell us what happened? And I thought, yeah, I better tell. And it is a bit complex, and I suppose I have made it a little bit complex. So he didn't know, and he does now know who his father is. I better not spoil it for those of you who haven't read it. But if you do want to know the truth instantly, read book number 15. Because, no, I'm totally book number 15 he finds out, okay? So you can actually ignore all the others and just read 15 and then go back to the beginning if you want. So, no, I didn't know that. And that also creates a little bit of a difficulty, if you like, because when I first started writing, I didn't know how important or otherwise backstories would be, and I didn't know how to weave a backstory into a novel. And I've learned, obviously, by experience over the time, because when you just write one book, it's all there, but if you're carrying over a series, writing a series, you've got to not only explain very briefly to new readers what's happened in the past, but also you don't want to bore your existing readers who have read every single book. So how do you do that without bogging it down? So it is quite, quite a task to do that, a juggling act really to do that. Putting